DCW, DCW, DCW.
Welcome back, everyone, to DCW Blast. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everything is well with you as we get started with our next 2 hours of Attitude and Blast. Blast, of course, opening today. All right. So last week we had DCW Entitlement. Tonight will be the fallout of that particular event, and we will feature as our main event tonight on Blast. It will be a tag team turmoil event, 3 teams going up against each other to fight for the championship opportunity. But first up, we have an interesting little affair as we have Anthony versus Astonis in a metaphysical, metallurgical, metalogical, meta everything or other, just meta in general match between fictional and real. I hope everybody's doing okay tonight. Hope you're ready for more fun this evening as we aim towards Hell to Pay, our next big event coming mid-October. You'll see some more details, I'm sure, come about that today, and we're going to have a few more keys to what's coming right about now. But for now, let's get to the match, shall we? First out, it's Anthony.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Anthony.
Anthony looking to get a big victory here. All right, well, do what you have to do, Dave. He said he may try to listen, but he's been fighting a headache all day. He might have to go south. It's fine. First out, we have Anthony, who is, of course, one of the members of the D&D Originals. And now we have Astonis.
And his opponent, from another time, weighing in at 246 pounds, Magical One.
Astonis has had a pretty good go of it in the last little while. Been up for at least one championship attempt. I'm sure he would love to get back into the mix there, either that or with his tag team partner Trip. It's been a while really since the 2 of them have had consistent matches together, but I'm sure both want the other to do well. Speaking of tag teams, we have in action later our triple threat tag team match between Chris and Austin from the D&D Originals, the Pack, and the British Union. The winner will go on to face DUA next week for the tag team championships. But right now we're about to get underway with our 2. And here they go, locking up and a quick punch by Anthony. Taking Astonis down. Kick to the back, drops him down a bit. Another knee there. Already the belts are up. Well, not tonight, they're not. Soon enough. Big takedown by Astonis. And then he immediately plants him. Anthony firing back quickly here. Kick to the back, trying to work on him. Knee deep in the back now of Astonis, trying to make sure that he cannot use his limbs to get into position to put any more pain onto Anthony. Anthony trying to wear him down. This stretch has definitely got to be working away on him. Anthony trying to work his way out of this. Elbow to the midsection, connects. Throws him into the corner now. Comes flying in. Belt should only be put on the line on pay-per-view. Doesn't always happen like that. Takes him down, splatters him into the canvas. And then a kick to the back of the leg. Now, goes for the pin. One. Not quite there. Big European uppercut connects. Anthony and Astonis continuing to try and work on each other. Drop kick in the corner sends him down. But a reverse elbow connects immediately. Then he gets planted with a big Hurricane Rana spinning move. Turns him over, goes for the pin. What? Oh. Kurt. Gonna have to talk to the commissioner. I mean, blame DCW management. They're the ones that chose that. Turns him around, wrenching on the arm. Kick follows in here now. And another, and then drops both feet onto his stomach. Strike, another strike connects, third connects. Down he comes to the elbow though. Oh, and then a big Hurricane Rana sends him into the beginnings of the 619. Here it comes. It's connecting, now he's looking to make that leap. He goes to the top rope and connects, but with Astonis' feet, doesn't even get the full distance. Anthony now in trouble. Astonis sets him up, plants him into the ground here. Astonis getting ready. This looks like the beginnings of Trouble in Paradise, about to come in, and it connects. Down he goes. Can't lose the belts on account. This is disrespectful to us. That's all I can say. All I can say is out. Okay. Down he goes. Pinned. Astonis wins. Trouble in Paradise. Connecting well. Ow. And with that, Astonis moves on. For his sake, hopefully for bigger and better things. Anthony, it's another loss on a column of quite a number of losses over the last little while. He hasn't been able to really trigger a lot of wins lately, and certainly this will not go down as one of the better situations. This is disrespectful to us, and all I can say is that if we lose the belts on a count out, foreshadowing, you don't lose
Here
belts.
is your winner, Magical One.
No, you can't lose. Yes, I see now what you're saying. It's true. It's true. That's okay, Kurt. You got a shot at Webby tonight. Aren't you excited? Astonished, looking happy, proud, and ready to rock and roll as we move on to the next match. Next up, it's Devin versus Fraser. Is it a shot at the belt? Doubtful. We'll see. I will say this, though. Champions tend not to lose on these, like, Blast and Attitude. Unless it's, like, Triple Crown title. That seems to flip quite easily. Alright, here comes Devin. Although, in saying that, you guys won it off the pack the next night off of pay-per-view, so I don't know what you're complaining about. Alright, next out it is Devin. Alright, here he comes, finally.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan.
I see.
Weighing
Okay.
in at 255 pounds, Devin!
Because it was a rematch clause, that's different. That was what Kurt said, in case you're watching this on YouTube. Alright, here he is. Devin, needing a win, facing off against Fraser. Been a while. There's another member of a group who has not had a championship in quite some time. And someone who hasn't really been stringing wins together either, so yeah. Gonna knock the mic out of your hand if you don't want to. Nice. Threatening the GM, probably not the best of options. Alright, here he comes. Fraser up for the challenge tonight. Can he get a win?
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 227 pounds, Gentleman Johnson.
Fraser is one of those guys who has not yet really been able to fight for a championship. He has not been, I mean, one might call him a part of the job squad, but rather than the squad. But he can surprise you on occasion. It will be interesting to see how Fraser works. Well, that's why it's generally a number one contenders match against people who have had shots at the title or had held the title predominantly, by the way, Kurt. Just saying. Fraser takes Devin down, locks him up. The only new people in there are Austin and Chris. And let's be honest, their reputation has not really preceded them, shall we say. Oh, Devin just wreaking havoc on Fraser, takes him out, knocks him out of the ring. Looking to follow up here, maybe to put some more damage on. Oh, reversal by Fraser. Then an eye rake catches Devin. The only problem with Devin is I think he gets into a situation where he gets a bit cocky and it comes back to haunt him. But now he's starting to work on Fraser. Oh, missed there. Fraser immediately comes in and it is a bulldog right into the mat. Miss there. And then thrown back into the ring. Here comes Devin. Jawbreaker connecting with Devin again, then a big chop. European uppercut connecting. Another chop. Drop kick hits. Good series by Fraser here. Needs to keep it up. Short arm. Oh. Fired back and then dropped. Fraser down and out. Devin goes for the pin. 1. Not quite there. Oh. Tries to go for a headbutt, but Fraser gets out of that. And now puts him in the corner, comes in. High fist connects with the forehead of Devin. Could we be seeing an upset on our hands here tonight? Pinning attempt. 1. Devin kicks out immediately. Looking to close in, but instead he gets another bulldog. Oh, and that one connects. Devin, again, just struggling to kind of keep momentum up in these matches. I just feel like gets to a point where he starts to get towards dominating a match, and then something just kind of goes off, and once it goes off, he gets into big trouble. Whoa! It's got him down, but Devin trying to go for a pin instead, but no. Picks him up, drops him back to his feet, though. Comes in for a high knee that does connect. Devin now readying himself for something of a follow-up. Comes into the corner, picks him up, and then bashes his face into that bottom turnbuckle. Fraser goes down hard. This could be the beginning of the end right here. Kick connecting. Is he going to go for it? He does. He goes for the pin. Referee out of position. 1. Fraser kicks out at 1. Devin is somewhat shocked. I think he thought he had done the job with the level of work he'd done. It's got to be a little bit, again, of that overconfidence coming in. Curb stomp coming, and it hits. That might just be it. Right there. Why he's dragging him to the middle, I don't know, but here we go. 1, 2, and it is enough. With that 3, Devin makes it a victory, and he will be much happier with himself with that victory. Fraser, ever the good sport, and they shake hands, acknowledging each other. And Fraser puts the arm up of Devin to acknowledge the superior opponent on this night. Back to the drawing board, the squad goes. The squad of 1, you might even say. Devin has some work to do himself if he's going to be competing for titles in the next little while. But next up, it is Kurt versus Webby in a match that no one knew was coming. You might even call it a champion versus champion match. Nothing on the line here, though. But if Kurt can win, you never know what might come of that. And this is why he's not in belt consideration. Well, yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much why Devin's not in any sort of competition for a title. He never wins those matches anyway. I'm going to hit him with the big... with the B. All right. We're about to get underway with this match. We'll have to see. Can Kurt... Oh, the big belt. Ah, I see. With the belt. Gotcha. Gonna have to see if Kurt can do it.
Making
There
his
he
way
is.
to the ring from Aurora, Illinois, weighing in at 245 pounds, 1/2 of the Tag Team Champions, Kurt.
I see. Fair enough. I get it. Yeah, phones aren't always great at typing. Autocorrect is even worse sometimes. Alrighty, there's Kurt. He's ready. Wants his opportunity. If you remember last month, he had a couple of shots at a couple of singles matches. Did reasonably well, so Champ is going to be a whole nother nut to crack, as Webby has gone undefeated for quite some time, and he's going to be a difficult one to take on at any point in time. But when he's racked up these many wins, certainly his confidence must be on fire. Now, watching on TV and then typing on the phone. Yeah. I've done that. It works to a degree.
Champion, Pat Webster. Champion.
All right, here comes the big panda. Panda Express. It's been a very long time since he won that belt back. 5 months as of October. Champion has been very dangerous. Whereas, while it's a non-title match tonight, you never know what it might lead to down the road between these two. Kurt's been a very effective and efficient tag team champion, a 4-time tag team champion, might I add. But taking on the Panda is a bit of a different story, let's just put it that way. All right, they connect in the middle. Kurt tries to grab him. Webby slips out, but Webby picks up Kurt and slams him immediately to the mat. Now he's just banging away on him now, picking him up off the mat, just hammering, raining the punches down. Slap him, slap him, slap. Drops a foot and then slams his hand down. No mess, no fuss. Champion coming out, trying to win this thing right off the bat. He's got an arm bar locked on. Kurt struggling to get out. Not a good sign, but not done yet. He's finally free, and now he's making Webby pay. For the first time in a while, he got a little offense in. Oh, rocked immediately. Webby knocks him down with a shoulder barge to go along with it. Best tag team in the world. Gotta say, 4-time champs doesn't, show. Whoa! Wow, Webby tried to close in, and Kurt takes him up, over, and out. Really quick kick to the head. Tries to go for the punch. It got blocked. Webby hits him in the midsection, and a couple of shots to the face send Kurt down. Kurt, reverse elbow, throws him back into the ring. Wish it was more shot for disqualification. Big clothesline takes Kurt down. Now Webby raining punches down. Now it's an elbow. Couple of elbows now. Now more punches. Kurt reeling after having a bit of offense there. He's in trouble. Big axe handle smash. Stands him up. Kurt still. Whoa! Kurt reverses that. You don't let your opponent get on you, and there's a cutter. Kurt sitting in the middle of the ring. Clothesline. And another. Tries to go for a kick, but Kurt reversal takes him down. Kurt now fully in charge for the first time in this match. Drops a boot down onto Webby. Another knee to the back. Kurt waiting for him to get up. Is he going to go for it? He's looking ready. It's a big, high running knee that connects. And Webby goes down. Kurt sitting in the middle of the ring. Stands back up. Looks like he's debating what to do. He kicks the champ right in the face. Bit of disrespect here as he labels him up, getting ready for the black mask. It connects. Down goes the champion, pinning attempt. 1, 2. Holy cow, that was close. Well, that would have been a massive upset if Kurt was able to take him out with a black mask. Leaps off and lands. Springboard dive connects. Very innovative offense tonight by Kurt. He's working on the champion. He's giving him all he can handle. Double knee shots to the back and a third one. The champion, Webby, in deep trouble. Tries to fight back. Gets a knee that just barely gets him free of all this trouble. Stands Kurt up. Picks him up. He's going for German suplex time. There's two, and he will be followed by the third. So Kurt, who was in control, now in trouble. Champion dragging him towards the center of the ring. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Kicks out. Webby seemed a bit baffled, but he's getting ready. This could be all she wrote, but Kurt comes in and catches him just when I think the Panda Slam was incoming. Webby tries for it. Now he's got him. This could be all she wrote. He's up for the Panda Slam. Down he comes. Pinning combination. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, he got out at 2 and a... What was that? Like 3/4 at least. Webby softening up. They both kicked out of each other's finishing move. Unbelievable match. Not on a pay-per-view, but pay-per-view worthy. I can say that much. Big knee connecting. Kurt back under control. Waits in the corner. He's got him set up. He looked like he's going for that knee. And he does connect. Once again, Webby down. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3. He pins the champion. Kurt gets the victory. And it is, no word of a lie, a major upset. The last time the champion's been pinned was by the Brawlers some months ago. And a handout and a sign of respect from the champion. Kurt taking the adoration of the fans in stride as he watches Webby leave the ring. He is delighted with everything that has gone on here tonight. You've got to say that puts him in a much higher elevation to get a shot at that title. That was a fabulous victory for one half of the tag team champions. And now, next up, it is the confrontation of the former tag team partners. Shadow Fox collide as Avalos takes on Professor Fox. So that was a surprising end to that match I did not see coming. Certainly, I thought when the Panda Slam was down, that was all she wrote. As that third referee hand coming down. But Kurt fought his way out of it, got back into the match, and got the victory. And out comes Professor Fox.
Making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Professor Fox.
Professor Fox wants to gain another victory here. This is a good opportunity for him. One that he hopes will allow him to move up the singles ladder. But he faces a man who's been fighting for the championship. Unfortunately for Avalos, he lost twice. So speaking about that ladder that Kurt mentioned earlier tonight, he has gone down a little bit down that ladder. So with some unfinished business between these two men, they face off tonight to try and decide who is the better.
And his opponent, United States of America, weighing in at 260 pounds, Shane!
There he is, Avalos. Ready for another match tonight. Will want to get back onto the winning. It wasn't an upset, it was an inevitable win, and that's a fact. Check from Kurt. Alright, here we go. Whoa! Big move by Avalos right out of the gate. Knocks Professor Fox down. Fox in trouble already. Dropping the leg down on the arm. Boot connecting with the back of Professor Fox's head. Sorry for late saying hugging kids to bed. No problem. Taking an opportunity here. Oh, damaging knee shot, but misses on that kick. And now, oof, zigzag connecting there. So Avalos now with an opportunity to try and put an end to this match. He's got him into the corner, comes in with a high fist, and then Fox just bashes his face straight into the mat. That's not a good sign. And Avalos controlling the match after a bit of a spurt by Professor Fox. It's been pretty much Avalos all the way since then. Avalos working on Fox's head here, squeezing it in there. Sleeper hold definitely applied. Fox gets back to his feet though, but runs straight into a couple of punches to the face. Or forearms to the face, I guess I should say. Throws him into the corner. Sets him up at the top rope. Is he going to go for a high-risk move here? Yes, he is. Bang! And a Hurricane Run off the top rope. Deadly. And setting him up, possibly, for the twist of fate, which connects. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Fox kicks out of 2. Barely surviving that one. Avalos now heading back to the top rope. Going for a swanton bomb, possibly. He does. Misses. Too far away. I'll have to read that in a second. Here comes another one. This one connects, though. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, and 3. So Dave offered Kurt beers on him tonight. Kurt came back with, "No, Dave, the beers are on me tonight. Sniff, smell that. Panda Express served up as orange chicken." Meanwhile, Avalos gains the victory on his former tag partner. A match that really wasn't in doubt from the early going. Avalos,
Here is your winner,
dominant
Shane.
victory. There's a reason why he's been fighting for the World Championship. He's got a ways to go to get another shot at Webby, but certainly I think he'd love nothing better than to get one more shot at the champion. But next up, it's our fatal four-way match. The match that will decide who will be going up against Ross for the Triple Crown title. And it includes the Brawler, Donnie, Rob, and Trip. Smack talk is fun. These four men all have been in contention for titles in the last little while. Some have been winners, some have not, but all would love nothing better than to get another shot at it. It's been a while for Rob and the Brawler as champions. And, of course, Donnie has held the Triple Crown title on a couple of occasions, while Trip has fought on a couple of occasions for various titles. He has not won yet. So we'll have to see how this works out. This match should be a good one, nonetheless.
Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 245 pounds, Dawn.
All right, here's Donnie out to try and prove that he's worthy of another shot at that title. You gotta think if he doesn't win tonight, it's gonna be a while since he's gonna see another shot at it. Alright, so next out is the one of the other former
And his
Triple Crown
opponent,
champions.
first, from Connecticut, weighing in at 301 pounds, the Jester, Rob.
So Rob coming out. Been a while since he's been in title contention. I'm sure he would love nothing better than to take on his fellow stablemate in a unprofessional standoff at Hell to Pay. It's been a while since Rob has held the title, probably, I want to say 4 months now. Him and the Brawler have both been in title matches since then, but neither of them have been able to win.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Brawler, Jonathan Williams.
Yeah, Rob's entrance is fine. I think it suits him a lot. And then we say RIP to one of our inspirations as his tag team villain, Animal, passed away today. That's true. We lost a inspirational person for tag team wrestling. Road Warriors were definitely the sign of things to come, I would argue. Even though they were in the NWA at a time I didn't watch them, I did see them in WWF, and they definitely are and were a very fun tag team to watch. And in fact, one of their, I don't think it was his, I think it was his brother's kid played for the Rams, so
From the pits of hell,
I know more about them than I
weighing in
planned.
at 276 pounds, the Devil.
Alright, here comes Trip. I just remember that before I really knew who the Road Warriors were, it's when the WWE ripped them off and made Demolition. That was kind of how I knew that kind of group. And this outfit is basically a Demolition outfit. Yeah, I know it's his kid. Oh, it was his kid, okay. Alright, so Trip is out. We have 3 out of 4, I believe. Could be wrong. No, it could be everybody. I haven't been paying attention. Yep, that was the 4th member. I should have been counting. I would have realized. All right, here we go. These 4 men about to lock up. And immediately, DDT by Rob on Trip. Another meta match here, guys. Meanwhile, Brawler getting trounced on by Donnie. Trip knocks Rob to the floor, follows him out. These two fighting it out on the outside. James Williams trying to get to his feet. Donnie gets a big clothesline from the Brawler, and then a stomp to the back just for good measure. Immediately shoulder barge taken down. Kick connecting though. Turned and sent into the corner while outside Rob. Big old wind-up punch connects on Trip. All 4 men definitely engaged in this match. Rob taking down Trip. Punches raining down. Brawler drops a boot on Donnie, then comes in with a knee. And another. Punches raining down from Rob. Trip finally tries to fire back. Cannot do it. Oh, and then gets barged down. Meanwhile, the Brawler still working on Donnie, but Donnie now fighting his way out of it. Trip has not had much offense since he's gone outside. Oh, that DDT gotta hurt. Woo, big slap by Trip. Now they come in to try and save the pin, and they do. Kick to Donnie from Trip. Donnie, down he goes with that cutter on Trip. Rob now working on Brawler outside. Donnie working on the Brawler, or on Rob. And now the 3 of them fighting it out. The Brawler gets tossed back into the ring. The other 2 both dive in and they immediately turn on one another. Although Rob missed and Donnie goes after the Brawler, so Brawler gets connected and throws him out of the ring. And the Brawler now goes out. Meanwhile, Rob smashed by Trip, who hasn't had a lot of offense in this match. He's got the claw engaged. Brawler working on Donnie on the outside. Pinning attempt by Trip. Immediately broken up. 2 men have been fighting on the outside. As soon as the pinning attempt has happened, have rushed in to stop it every time. Big drop kick rains down onto Trip now. All 4 men back in the middle of the ring. Brawler takes Rob down. Down goes Donnie outside. Trip going to follow up. And now only Brawler remains in the ring as Rob rolls out. Now all 4 men outside. Brawler trying to close on Trip, misses. Trip doesn't miss with that drop kick, and now 3 men are down. Trip just needs one of them in the ring, and he can finish this thing. He's got Brawler up, and he's going down, and he does do that quite badly. Iron Claw from Texas, yeah. Kick to the midsection, connects on Donnie by Trip. Trip now tosses Donnie to the barrier. Rob, meanwhile, runs into the Trip and finds out that that's not going to end very well for him. And over he goes. Donnie, who still hasn't recovered, being dragged towards the ring. Brawler maybe seeing an opportunity. No, he decides to go for a couple of shots in the apron. Instead, knocking Donnie down a little bit more. Dragging him towards the center. Meanwhile, Rob working on Trip. Turning that entire thing around. Pinning combination. 1, 2. No. Donnie able to squirrel out of that, barely. Sets him up, splatters him down with that one. Oh, Trip takes a wicked punch. He looks to be bleeding on the outside. Meanwhile, the brawler has been reversed on by Donnie, who's now trying to get the brawler. Here he comes. He's got it. He's got the ankle. Oh. But cannot get it because of the ring ropes, apparently. So he drags him towards the middle of the ring. Turns him over, goes for a straight-up pin. Rob gets back in the ring. Drops an axe handle that breaks it up. And Tripp comes in and hits both of them. Picks up Rob. And puts him down hard. Brawler has not got a lot of offense in the last little bit. He's been in deep trouble. Donnie now. Tripp goes to the pin, but Donnie just turns around and immediately breaks that up. Now he's in trouble, but he reverses it. Now the brawler has Donnie, but Rob's not going to let that happen. Takes him down with a big clothesline. Now waiting for the brawler to get back to his feet. Comes in, picks him up. Attitude adjustment, connects. 1, 2. Brawler squeaks out at the last second. And then that leads Tripp to take a double arm underhook. Slam coming up. Oh, vicious, and then Rob runs into a boot to go along with it. Then the brawler bashes Tripp back down. Now he's working on his gut, pushing as hard as he can into the gut. Now again, slamming his head into the mat. Donnie kicks Rob in the midsection. Looks like he's got him in that pump handle. Slam comes down on his stomach. Whoa, Tripp out now. Brawler pursuing. I think Donnie was going to go after him, but he got out before that happened. So now it's Donnie going after the two that are up outside. Throws Brawler back in the ring. Donnie coming in. This is an opportune time to go for the pin. Instead, he's booting him. Both of the other two are down and out, but neither of these two men working for a pin at this point. Both missing on those punches. Then something happened and they both went down. Brawler the one who got the best of it. Now Tripp and Rob both in the ring. They look to turn at the Brawler, but instead Rob just devastates Tripp, knocks him out of the ring. And now the Brawler's got Donnie in a camel clutch. Donnie works his way out. And Rob was there. He would have broken up anything that would have been dangerous. Trying to get him, but Brawler fights back, stopping Rob from getting to him. Now he's got him in that pump handle slam, and that connects. Claw down, that iron claw, but this time got put out by Donnie, and Donnie racks Brawler and comes into the boot to the back. Meanwhile, Tripp back working on Rob again, and he's got him in that camel clutch. Meanwhile, Donnie wandering away. Pump handle shoulder breaker, yeah, might be what it is. I'm sure it's got a different name altogether, but I don't know what it is. It's not really a slam, is it? Donnie looking like he's trying to leap, but can't do it because Rob is still in the way. Rob now working on the Brawler. Elbow to the face of Donnie. Now Donnie in trouble. Slam down, pin attempt, but Tripp immediately breaks that up. You've got to wait until these guys are down before you try and go for a pin. It's just never going to work. Big strikes coming in from Rob. Throws Tripp into the corner. Not quite sure what Rob's trying to accomplish there. He's got him up again. And down he goes. Pinning attempt. Tripp breaks it up immediately, of course. Now Tripp grabs the Brawler, tosses him out of the ring. Follows up. Probably a mistake when you leave Donnie in there with Rob already down. But that's where Tripp's focus is on the Brawler. And now Donnie has an opportunity to take out Rob. while the other two are fighting on the outside. Goes for the armbar. Not a submission that you generally see working for Donnie, but tried nonetheless. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Tripp has been laying into the brawler. Rob now has Donnie where he kind of wants him, sets him up on the top rope. This looks like this is going to be very painful ending for Donnie. Big suplex off the top rope. Opportunity for Rob to finish this off. He just goes for the pin. He doesn't. Instead, he goes for an armbar himself. Tripp trying to break in, but Donnie's actually broken this up, fighting his way out. Tripp then going after the brawler, but the brawler's able to get in. Oh, and they double team on Rob, and down he goes to a double cutter. Now picked up. He's in the Styles Clash. Here we go. A finishing move under normal circumstance. Brawler trying to pick the bones. Donnie not having any of that. So the brawler grabs onto Donnie. And down goes Donnie. Picks him back up again. Is he going to do it? Kick to the midsection. He's got him. He's got him set up. And down he goes again. Why isn't the brawler pinning him? I don't understand. He had Tripp where he wanted him. He picks him up. And now Rob gets back into the ring. And 2 men up. Tries to go for what looked like a Boston Crab. Kick connects. Drop kick connects again. Rob, however, is going to slam powerbomb, sit down powerbomb, but only to 2. Kick to the back of the neck. Rob trying to go for it. He's got an opportunity, but Brawler waiting on this, and he just nails Rob. Bulldozes him down. Donnie and Brawler trying to, well, I thought they might work together, but not so much. Oh, and Tripp looks like a bloodied mask of a mess. Blood on his chest, blood on his, and it isn't just the handprint, he has other blood there. And half of his face is just covered. Pinning attempt by Rob. Rob got it broken up. Rob just act like a fool. See what I did there? Oh, bulldozed by Tripp now. Can Tripp get it together with the amount of blood loss he suffered to finish this match? He just steps on Donnie. Disrespect. Brawler back in. Down. Oh, and a big high kick connects. Tripp tries to roll out, but I guess with Donnie there, he couldn't do it. So Brawler will take advantage of that. He's got the sharpshooter locked in, but in the ropes. And now both Rob and Brawler are working on Tripp. Donnie finally moving again, but immediately strike 2. Oh, but then turns around into another punch by Tripp. Donnie just flopped on those ropes. He has not had a lot of action for a little bit here now. In deep trouble. Brawler now. And Rob working on Tripp, but then Brawler comes in and hits both of them. Oh, but Tripp comes in and now hits both of them. Rob now. Oh, and they cutter him again. They work together. Probably a very strange combination with these 2 men. Brawler down. Rob now in control. Is he going to go for the pin? You see the blood from Tripp on his knuckles. Working on the neck at probably the worst ever time to do that. Picks him up again, and because he didn't go for the pin, Brawler able to reverse. Not sure I understand the strategy of that one. Brawler locking in for no good reason, really, and Donnie now connecting on the Brawler, trying to work him over, and he does. Boot connecting from Trip to Rob, and Rob rolls out. Strike. And now he's up and down. Tries to go for a pin here. 1, 2. Donnie almost had it right there. Brawler comes in now, though. Plants Donnie with a big fist. He's been grabbing at his head, so you know he's tired. Probably doesn't think that he's going to get reversed. But Donnie reverses out of it. Rob sets up Trip. He got him with the 5-knuckle shuffle out of nowhere. Meanwhile, the Brawler gets planted with a Styles Clash. Pinning attempt. Rob comes in at the very last second to save that one. Donnie looking to try and go high risk. Rob maybe looking to break this up. Doesn't, and it is a spinning backdrop. Oh, at Donnie not looking, almost gets caught by Rob. Trip comes in and decks the Brawler. Down goes Donnie again. Brawler chops down the tree that is Trip. It is Rob and Brawler again in the middle of the ring. Big German now. Brawler with a punch onto Trip. Here we go again. And yeah, he does do it again. One more time. It's a pump handle shoulder breaker. 2. Oh, so close. Donnie now trying to break all this up. And he does connect. Brawler not getting turned around quick enough. And now he's in trouble. He is in the ankle, or the calf crusher. Rob trying to break it up. Finally does. Goes after Donnie, belly to belly, and down goes Donnie. Now all 3 men are stacked in a row. Looking like a perfect opportunity to go for a jump on the 3 of them, but I think Rob kind of focused on Donnie right now. You can't see me. Here we go again. And the 5-knuckle shuffle connects. Pinning attempt. 1. Brawler breaks that up immediately. Rob suplexes the Brawler out of the ring. Corkscrew senton. Thank you. That makes sense. Now he has him set up. Is this the live or die moment for Rob? Well, if it was, it didn't work out. Donnie got him. And now reverses, and it's a reversal that hurts. But Trip comes in, catches Donnie, slams him to the mat. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Donnie kicks out. There was nobody to save him if he hadn't got out on his own. Brawler now works his way back in the ring. Goes after Donnie. Not quite sure why. Trip was right there. Oh, but he does go after Trip and catches him out. And it's that pump handle neck breaker. Here we go. 1. Nope. 1. Broken up. Don't know why the referee wasn't counting the Trip pin. Kick to the midsection. Throws Rob to the ropes. Picks him up. Power slams him down. Goes for the pin. Immediate kick out, though. Not even a count. Trip working on Rob. Yep, that's true. Trip almost stole one. Brawler waiting on Donnie. It looks like, yes, it is. Kicks him in the midsection. Throws him off the ropes. And it is. It's that power slam. Pump. That. Oh, and then Trip continues to break up every pin. but Rob caught him, and now he's caught the brawler. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3. It will be SU versus SU at Hell to Pay. Pop-up powerbomb. That's the word. That was what I was trying to remember. A brawler almost had this one, but Donnie and Trip could not fight their way out, and Rob gains the victory once more in the title picture as he gets to take on his own stablemate in this one.
Here is your winner, the Jester, Rob.
So Rob wins, allowing him to go on to face. That's true. To go on to face Ross for the Triple Crown title in 3 weeks. Blood still on the knuckles. Rob happy to have this opportunity once again. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I knew it was a P something power bomb, but I could not remember. Oh, here comes the champion out. He has something to say before we get to the final match of the night for Blast.
Reaction? Yeah, I would love to see that too. So let me give me a timestamp for that.
All right. Here we go. What's he got to say for himself tonight? I'm sure you're all wondering what I'm doing out here right now. I was kind of asking myself the same question before I decided to walk down the aisle and stand front and center. The truth is, you guys have been my second family, and it's high time I tell my family about something that's been bothering me. Sore loser. I had a realization today, one that took me longer than expected, but once it hit me, it just blew my mind. You see, something's wrong in the DCW, particularly as it relates to yours truly, and I want to change that. I don't know what the champion is talking about at this point. Suffered a non-title loss, that was all. Nothing that bad, you'd think, but nonetheless. It used to matter so much to me that all you believed in me. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm in this for myself now. So, Webby telling the crowd basically that he is no longer interested in being their champion. And the unprofessional has decided to go it alone, at least from the crowd perspective. I fear to what that means for this, to have the unprofessionals who have been running the show and a lot of titles having this much control may have gone a bit to their heads. What a sore loser. And now we have our main event of the evening. It is the British Union versus the Pack versus the D&D Originals in a tornado tag 3-way dance. Winner gets a shot at the titles. And we'll have to see how that works out in this one. But these three teams, 2 of which have been champions, 2 of which have defeated the DUA for those championships. Well, actually, sorry, I should correct myself. The British Union defeated the Pack, not DUA. So they all have history, but the Originals, on the other hand, this is kind of their first real opportunity to get a proper shot at the tag titles. We'll have to see what comes of that. But first out, it is the Pack.
making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 772 pounds, Jack Walker and Alpha Wolf, the Wolfpack.
Meanwhile, Kurt going on about Webby. Panda Slam, more like Panda Pillow. Only way that move will pin me is to put me to sleep with how soft it was. All right. So we have the pack out. Next up, it should be the British Union. Let's see if the pack try to cheat again. Well, I mean, there's no rules in these matches now, so.
And his opponent, first, at a combined weight of 459 pounds, the real deal, and Logan, the United Kingdom.
All right, here comes the British Union. Two men who held the titles after beating the pack, but lost them at entitlement to DUA. A team that would love nothing better than to get another shot at it. Certainly they feel a bit like they should have beaten DUA at entitlement, but you can't argue with results, and Kurt and Dave won that match straight up. So the British Union have their work cut out for them tonight facing these two teams, but they have had the measure of the pack in the past, so it'll be interesting to see if they can do it again. Pack have not had a good month, I would argue, as they have been. Not only did they lose their titles, they then lost to DUA, setting up DUA's match against British Union at entitlement. And now here comes the originals.
And his opponent, first, at a combined weight of 504 pounds, the Horseman, Austin, and Christopher, the Professor, the original.
I'm trying to see, I should probably see if I can find, instead of calling him the Professor, since we have a professor, we should figure out if I can call him the hipster, but I don't think I can. I think they have that in the WWF game. It'd be funny if they did that. They might have hippie. I don't think that works. Alrighty, so here we go. 6 men in this ring. All 6 men can be legal in this ring. Anything goes. This fight will be everywhere, and we'll have to see who gains the victory. Jack's working on Logan, as you'd expect, but Chris getting tattooed by Talon. Meanwhile, Corbin and Austin fighting it out. It is like a triple pack of Austin and his characters in this match. Jawbreaker connecting on Chris. List C beat them, and beat them. Let's see if the pack try to cheat again. Foot drop down. Chris picks him up. Of course, Chris and Kurt have some long-standing issues going back quite a way now, back to January. Austin in deep trouble now. Of course, coming off his last man standing loss to the Brawler. Austin has not had the best of luck as of late. So a championship opportunity is certainly something he can look forward to. Chris in danger as the pack and the British Union just labeling on the originals. Nobody actually British Union get decked by Jax. Logan comes in and tries to work on Jax and does. Ow. Good night. No problem, Dave. Understand when your head's hurting, wearing headphones ain't the greatest. Ooh, just some disrespect shown by Logan on Jax there, right to the back of the head. Taking out the foot, takes him down with a drag down. Logan picks him back up. Tries to go for a swift punch, but Jax gets caught out, gets punched in the face. You don't know which tag team I despise more. Yeah, Kurt, no, I understand. Any one of these three, you know. Is there a tag team you like? That would be my question. That isn't you. Drop kick connecting onto Corbin. Pinning attempt here. Oh my goodness. Only a 2, but that was close. Talon almost got pinned by Austin, I believe. Now Austin's working his way onto Talon, tattooing him. Logan and Chris going crazy on Corbin. Dropping punches in. Nope, they're all pathetic. Yeah, I kind of suspected that. Whoa, takedown by Chris onto Logan. Austin tries to run away from Jax, and Jax just throws him out of the ring. So now the Pack are the 2 men that are up with Chris, but they're Corbin now working on Logan. Chris just watches handily. Meanwhile, Austin getting beaten up outside the ring by Jax. The big man just taking Austin to school. Picks him up one more time, setting him up. He's about to go down again. Elbow comes in to connect. Pin. Submission move now being done by Talon on Chris. Splatter on from Corbin onto... My goodness. Austin just wreaking havoc, but now all of a sudden Jack's back in. Corbin came out to help his partner, but instead his partner took care of business on his own. So Corbin working his way on him. And a double arm underhook toss sends Austin down. They have not been able to get back in the ring. Jack's just working totally on Austin. Throws him back in finally to the apron at least. Pinning attempt by Chris. Broken up by Talon before any sort of count could even happen. Slams the hand down now. Meanwhile, Chris, European uppercut sends Corbin flying. Whoa, and then there's Talon getting thrown down by Jax. Ooh, I think Corbin hit Jax. And Jax just rolled away. Now Logan's got Jax up. And down he goes. Is Logan going to go for the pin now? He's waiting for Jax to get back to his feet. The others are all down. Chris now taken out by Corbin. The Pack are in this together at the moment in the ring, but Corbin not focused on him, saving his partner, and Chris just gets thrown into... Oh, here's Logan going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Chris distracted with Corbin. Let Logan get the victory. The British Union get another one over on the Pack, as it was Jax that got pinned. And once again, the British Union are your #1 contenders in an amazing turn of events, one that I think we're all surprised by. They have been the underdogs even as champions, but now
Here are your winners.
they are the #1 contenders.
Real Deal and Logan, the United Kingdom.
Losers. British Union on their way to a possible championship match, possibly as early as next week.